The highly anticipated Halloween event is returning to GTA Online next week, starting on October the 3rd, and for the entire month of October, we're getting 4 full weeks of spooky content here. I know a lot of you look forward to this kind of year in GTA Online, or this time of year, while others might be less excited, but overall, let's just dive into the details because Rockstar has confirmed some really cool stuff for this year's event, in addition to some pretty unique and good changes compared to previous Halloween events that you may be used to seeing here in GTA Online. So first, let's quickly talk about scheduling, because not even just bringing up the content just yet, we're going to talk about it a lot. We have a whole jam-packed month of changes that will be different than last year. Each week is going to be bringing something new, or at least that is the way that Rockstar is alluding to it on their newswire. So check out this content that was leaked with the release of bottom dollar bounties and the content that we can expect in next week's GTA Online update. We do have a brand new mode set in North Yankton's Ludendorff cemetery, and for those who might not remember, this is of course where Michael's funeral took place in GTA5's story, although, you know, the funeral itself was a fake one. The location overall is incredibly iconic, and now we get to fight for survival there in a zombie-style game mode with actual zombies. It's definitely going to bring a nostalgic touch to this event, so get ready for that. Have some gameplay on screen. We talked about this a couple months ago when I was alluding to the Halloween changes, but we never did a deep dive because it was the summertime and it wasn't really time to talk about this stuff yet because it was coming so far down the line. But here we go, it's coming next week. Now, according to Rockstar's Newswire, they do say the following here. They say starting next week, open wheel races and the San Andreas Super Sports series are being rotated out to make room for returning favorite Halloween modes. A look out for all kinds of surprises throughout October, including a brand new survival set in North Yankton's Ludendorff cemetery, like we just talked about. But of course, Rockstar is going to be continuing to sub in and out and rotate different adversary modes, and so we're going to be losing the open wheel races and the Super Sports series modes for the Halloween ones. And if it's anything like last year, we can expect double payouts on those modes. So all of the Halloween themed adversary modes and survival events, these will likely include the infamous classics like Slasher, Condemned, Alien Survivals, as well as Judgment Day. No telling on if they're going to be on bonus all month long to celebrate, or if each one will have its own exclusive money bonus as an adversary mode each week in GTA 5 Online. I honestly think the latter is going to be a little bit more likely here, which if you were hoping for some business bonuses soon, of course, this is bad news for you. I get it, but it's best to prepare yourself for Rockstar to push the Halloween-focused content and events all throughout October and focus on that stuff. And if we get surprised with something else like a hangar bonus or Acid Lab bonuses or auto shop contracts or something else, that's great, but I doubt it's going to happen in October. Or even November, because that's going to be heist month. But next up, Rockstar is also going to be switching things up here with new weather types during the Halloween event. Now, traditionally, Halloween in GTA always has this dark, very gloomy sky and green, yellow tone to it. And this year, we have 2 new ones added, which are Snow Halloween as well as Rain Halloween, which is going to be different than just rainy weather during the Halloween weather as well. And I know, snow in GTA Online can be a bit polarizing for some of you. Some love it, others hate it. It is coming nonetheless. My guess here is that we're going to see these weather types in the final week of October. You know, they're not going to keep them on all month long. I mean, I guess they could, but I think that would be a little bit too much, right? We usually don't see that. Usually October we get everything, but the final week leading up to actual Halloween in October, that's when we see the actual weather take place in game. But overall, with the new weather types, that's going to help blend that spooky season into the holiday season, because next is going to be Thanksgiving stuff, Christmas, things like that. But like I said, don't worry, you know, it's not going to be snowing all the way through Christmas or anything like that. We may just get some type of weather like that, either the snow, the rain, or the normal Halloween mode and weather during the last week of October, just to spice it up before Halloween. Now, another big addition for this year is the introduction of the Shocker weapon, and this is a new melee weapon, sort of like a taser or basically like a stun rod. It's part of the Halloween event, and to unlock this weapon, you'll need to head to Fort Zancudo and go to the bunker. And what's interesting is that this year, there's a 50% chance of spawning inside of the bunker compared to just last year where we had just 25%. So there's a bit of a strategy involved here too. Say if you're a CEO or an MC Club president, obviously you won't be able to spawn inside the bunker. Just obviously get that out of your mind right now. It's not going to happen. Make sure you're solo when attempting this as well, because I think you'll need to be. But once you get inside the bunker, you'll need to complete a mini puzzle. And basically there's a bunch of different levers that you can pull, and if you pull them in the correct order, that will allow you to escape. And if you do it right, you'll walk away with $225,000. If you fail this little mini puzzle puzzle and mini game, the bunker is going to fill up with gas and you're going to pass out. But inside of this bunker, there's also a crate that you can find here, and within that, that's going to contain the shocker weapon. But of course, you'll need to grab a crowbar to open it. So just remember here, the crowbar's location as well is going to change each time. It's going to be a little bit of like a mini scavenger hunt while you're basically racing against the clock to open this up, get the weapon, and of course get out of the Fort Zancudo bunker. That's all tied to like the alien abductions as well. We're going to see those. But for those wondering, if you revisit the bunker as well after you already grab the shocker, say you jump in day one, you get the shocker and you return to that, you'll get some extra cash and RP instead. Probably not that much, but we'll see a little bit of it. Now let's move on to Ghost Exposed. This is another fan favorite event that's going to be returning this year. We saw it for the first time in 2022, I believe. We saw it again last year, and the ghosts will spawn around the city from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. And if you manage to photograph all of these ghosts as basically daily collectibles, including Dom from GTA5 story mode, you're going to unlock the Ghost Exposed outfit. And this year, Rockstar has made a few additional tweaks to this event, including Dom from story mode like I was talking about. So keep an eye out for that, as well as more changes as we get closer to Halloween, because we'll be talking about them then. Finally, we have more balancing changes to the Assault on ATT 16 game mode. This isn't necessarily coming next week, but it is with this weekly event, and of course I didn't know because it was posted with the Newswire, so I wasn't able to talk about it in my weekly update guide yesterday. I posted that before the Newswire goes live anyway. I'm working on it early in the morning when we get the weekly update. But in Rockstar's Newswire, they mentioned this. So finally, basically what Rockstar did here, you may already be familiar with this if you played, but Rockstar has basically moved the rogue aircraft to a more contested area, and what they did was added homing launcher pickups at Fort Zancudo, and what that's going to do is make it so players ghost on spawn in all stages as well. So when you respawn, you can't get spawn killed right away. All those changes should make the mode a little bit more balanced and fun for everyone. And then of course we have all the other normal Halloween stuff coming, like the Frankenstein vehicle, the LCC Sanctus, all the clothing, masks, face paints, all of that extra Halloween stuff. Just like we see for the 4th of July event, if we don't get any new stuff, we always see the standard stuff basically on repeat every single year. That's all the stuff I'm talking about right there, because all of that is going to be making a return as well. But overall, that is everything we know so far about the Halloween event coming up next week, from new game modes to spooky weather, as well as the much anticipated shocker weapon. I think there's plenty to be excited about. Let me know in the comments what you think about these updates, and if you're ready to dive into all of these Halloween festivities here in GTA 5 Online. We are going to be wrapping things up right here though, so hopefully you all enjoyed the video here today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online, Red Dead Online, and Rockstar Games content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we will keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with everything. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are also the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you are more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at Hazardous HDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next GTA 5 online video. Adios, amigos.